Welcome back to Auto Rev Now, where automotive legends come to life through sound, speed, and soul. Today, we bring you face-to-face with a muscle-bound monster, a true American demon slayer born from the depths of Texas tuning obsession. This isn't your ordinary Camaro ZL1, this is the Exorcist, Hennessey's unholy transformation of Chevrolet's supercharged street beast into a 1,000 horsepower powerhouse that obliterates both pavement and expectations. It's not just faster, it's not just louder, it's not just meaner. The Exorcist is what happens when too much becomes the baseline and anything less is sacrilege. Let's start with what makes the Exorcist truly spine-chilling. At its core is the same it for 6.2-liter V8 from the standard ZL1, but that's where the similarities end. Hennessey throws out the idea of moderation, swapping in a massive high-flow supercharger, upgraded cylinder heads, a custom HPE camshaft, fortified internals, and a reworked fuel system designed to feed this hungry demon. The results are nothing short of apocalyptic. 1,000 horsepower, 6,500 revolutions per minute, and 966 pounds-ft of torque at 4,500 revolutions per minute. That's a 54% power increase and nearly 1,000 Newton-meters of torque waiting to snap the Earth's rotation. The standard ZL1 was already fearsome at 650 horsepower, but the Exorcist doesn't just raise the bar, it launches it into the stratosphere. When you put your foot down, you don't just accelerate, you teleport. The dash from 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in a neck-snapping to 0.1 seconds. The quarter-mile vanishes in a staggering 9.57 seconds at 147 miles per hour. And if you keep your foot planted, the Exorcist will scream its way to a verified top speed of 217 miles per hour. That's hypercar territory from a muscle car that still bears the Camaro badge. But brute force without brains is chaos, and Hennessey knows that. That's why the entire engine management system is recalibrated with precision, balancing all that muscle with predictability and drivability. It's surprisingly refined. Terrifyingly so, with upgraded fuel injectors, a high-flow fuel pump, and a custom heat exchanger keeping things cool even when the engine bay is hotter than hell. Now let's talk handling. One might expect a 1,000 horsepower muscle car to be a straight-line bruiser with little love for corners, but remember, this is still a ZL1 underneath. The Alpha platform, magnetic ride control suspension, and Brembo brakes remain, and they provide a rock-solid foundation. Hennessey may have focused on the powertrain, but the existing chassis architecture more than rises to the challenge. The Exorcist is still a Camaro, which means it's a driver's car at heart. With a precise steering rack and suspension that doesn't quit under pressure, it rewards skill and punishes arrogance. Misuse the throttle and you'll paint the asphalt with rubber, but approach it with respect and it delivers an experience that borders on the divine or the diabolical. Visually, the Exorcist doesn't wear its menace with exaggerated wings or flamboyant flares. No, it's a stealth assassin, evolved in a matte black tuxedo. Subtle Hennessey and Exorcist badging on the exterior are the only visual hints that something wicked lives beneath the hood. However, for those in the know, a glance is all it takes. Optional upgrades like 20-inch drag radials or H10 monoblock. Wheels can push the aesthetic further, but the philosophy remains, let the power do the talking. Inside, the ZL1's already impressive interior carries over. Comfortable Recaro seats, digital performance readouts, and a modern infotainment system. But there's one unique detail that sets the Exorcist apart from the herd, a serial numbered engine bay plaque personally signed by the technician who built it. It's a small but powerful reminder that this isn't just a car, it's a limited edition artifact, handcrafted and brutally engineered dot, and that's what truly elevates the Exorcist into collector car status. It's not just the numbers, it's not just the price tag. It's the philosophy, the audacity behind its creation. It represents a pinnacle moment in modern American muscle, where engineering, performance, and legend collide in a world leaning toward electrification and software-defined vehicles. The Exorcist is a roar of rebellion, a a final battle cry for internal combustion excess. And with only a select number produced, it's a rare beast that will never be replicated in spirit or sound. To own an Exorcist is to make a statement that you understand power, you respect heritage, and you live for the mechanical symphony that only a V8 spinning at full tilt can deliver. With a price tag for the upgrade hovering around $55,000, not including the base ZL1, it still comes in far below the cost of European hypercars that it can outrun on the drag strip. Its outrageous performance, unapologetically American, and unlike anything else on the road. So whether you're a collector hunting for a crown jewel, or just someone who believes that 650 horsepower is a warm-up act, the Exorcist Camaro ZL1 by Hennessey is your answer. It's not just a car, it's an experience, a spectacle, a declaration of war against performance limits. And in the book of modern muscle, it doesn't whisper. It roars. This is Auto Rev Now. Subscribe for more tales of automotive fury and elegance. And until next time, keep the engine loud and the spirit louder.